Wednesday, October 12th. Going to talk about sugar and how we can fight the good fight. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I shy away from all sugars. Sugar is delicious. We are evolutionarily programmed to seek it out. So kind of think like anyone that says that they don't have any sweet tooth at all, man, good for them. But for me, I need it. However, we need to earn it, and we should seek it in its raw form, like honey and pure maple syrup. This stuff, the refined sugar, don't get me wrong, it's good stuff, but it behaves a little bit more, a little differently in our bodies, in our brain. That refined sugar elicits the same response that cocaine does, and the continued use of it creates neurological connections, bonds with things that are happening good in our lives or bad. And like basically everything we go to do, if we're eating because we're happy or because we're sad or because all of these things, you're triggering these responses and forming these connections to food that are very unhealthy. And this is why people can't get themselves off of a really dangerous spiral to obesity, to type 2 diabetes. We gotta break those bonds. So how do you do that, right? Well, one, you could hire a health coach, hire Hill Health Coach, 1 in a million health coach. But on top of that, we can definitely make decisions about when we eat. And again, I'm going to go back to this point, primary food, that circle of life that I've talked about, right? We can earn our carbs. We can earn our sugar. It shouldn't just be, oh, I'm bored. Oh, I'm sitting in front of my computer and I'm snacking on sugary things. Like, that can't be all that it's worth. Evolutionarily, anthropologically, I always use these two words. To get sugar, man, we had to work extremely hard for it, right? We knew it was in those beehives. Dude, we would take stings to go get it, right? We climb trees. We do whatever we could to get that sugar. We are programmed to seek it out. That being said, we have to be conscientious about the decisions that we make when it comes to food, like in sugar in particular. Rick James said it best, and I'm paraphrasing here. Sugar, it's a hell of a drug. So be careful, be on point, look for things that have added sugar and avoid them. Your sugar should come from raw sources and should always be in the form of that. Yeah, it should always be in raw source form, as well as certainly not in high fructose corn syrup. That is even worse. So, got a little off track here with the ending of this, but that's okay. Again, raw form sugar, that's what we're looking for. Honey, maple syrup, those are my go-tos. And was waiting for the plane, didn't get it. You guys have a great Wednesday. We're on a holiday here on October 12th, and we'll see what we do to take advantage of it.